Medusa is one of the most famous and iconic figures in Greek mythology. She is a terrifying creature with snakes for hair, whose gaze turns anyone who looks at her to stone. However, her story is much more complex than that. In this video, we will explore the true story of Medusa in Greek mythology. According to the myth, Medusa was once a beautiful young woman with long, flowing hair. She lived in the city of Athens and was known for her stunning beauty, which caught the attention of the sea god Poseidon. One day, Poseidon found Medusa praying in the temple of Athena, the goddess of wisdom and war. He was overcome by her beauty and attempted to rape her. Medusa, however, was a devoted priestess of Athena and had taken a vow of chastity. She resisted Poseidon's advances, but he was too strong and forced himself upon her. Athena, who was angered by the defilement of her temple, punished Medusa for her violation. She transformed her beautiful hair into a writhing mass of venomous snakes and made her face so hideous that anyone who gazed upon it would be turned to stone. Medusa was banished to a solitary life on an island, where she was feared and reviled by all who encountered her. She became a symbol of terror, a creature to be avoided at all costs. However, there is another side to her story. Medusa was not always a monster. She was once a woman who was violated and punished for a crime she did not commit. She was a victim of the gods' callousness and cruelty. Her transformation into a monster was not of her own choosing, but imposed upon her by the whims of the gods. Despite the terror she inspired, Medusa was not entirely without sympathy. Some legends portray her as a tragic figure, a woman whose life was ruined by the gods. Her story is a reminder of the capriciousness of fate and the dangers of being caught up in the affairs of the divine. In conclusion, the story of Medusa is a complex and fascinating one, full of twists and turns. It is a cautionary tale about the dangers of violating sacred spaces and the harsh punishment that can be meted out by the gods.
Hey guys! I came here in the middle of the video, asking you to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, because there is a lot of special content every day. Keep watching.
It is also a reminder to not judge solely on appearances, as even the most terrifying creature may have a tragic story behind them. Medusa's story has been retold countless times throughout history, from ancient Greek mythology to modern interpretations in books, movies, and television shows. While her appearance and powers may differ in each version, the underlying message of her story remains the same: the consequences of one's actions, no matter how unjustly inflicted, can have far-reaching and devastating effects. Despite her status as a monster, some have tried to humanize Medusa in recent years. There have been efforts to depict her not as a villain, but as a victim of a patriarchal society that punishes women for their sexuality. In this interpretation, she is seen as a figure of feminist empowerment. Reclaiming her story and her body from the hands of those who sought to use and abuse her. Regardless of one's interpretation of Medusa's story, there is no denying that she remains an enduring figure in Greek mythology and popular culture. Her image is still used today as a symbol of danger and warning, and her story serves as a cautionary tale for generations to come. In the end, Medusa's true story in Greek mythology is one of tragedy, betrayal, and redemption. While she may have started as a victim, she ultimately became a symbol of strength, resilience, and survival. Her story continues to fascinate and captivate people around the world, reminding us of the timeless themes of justice, revenge, and the power of the human spirit.